For the sign of Gemini, angel, what's coming towards the sign of Gemini for the month of October? What's coming towards the sign of Gemini for the month of October? Angels, what's coming towards the sign of Gemini for the month of October 2022? What's coming towards the sign of Gemini for the month of October 2022? What's coming towards the sign of Gemini for the month of October 2022? Overall energy, Six of Pentacles in the upright, crossing over you, the Star card, upright, well, in reverse too, at your head. See what that is. King of Cups. At your feet. King of Wands in the reverse. Recent past. High Priestess card. Immediate future. Holy shit. Immediate future. Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups in reverse. Voila. That's a lot of them. Alright, let's try not to get every single card. What's the attitude? What's the attitude? The Devil card. This is a mixed up ass reading. Okay. Environment. Ooh, hello. Okay, this kind of flipped. So this is the Tower in reverse for your environment. It kind of was right side up when it dropped. I glanced, like, as soon as I glanced at it, it was right side up, but it looks like it's in reverse. I'm gonna probably read it both ways. Let's do the hopes and fears. Let's do this one. Hangman card. Outcome. Is the Ten of Pentacles. And underneath the deck is the Five of Wands. So this for Gemini is kind of all over the place here. So looks like you're kind of picking and choosing. Yeah, you're kind of This is definitely a little bit about, I'm thinking this is about kind of self-love, really. And what kind of situation is happening here is you are working on building up yourself in the immediate future. Looks like you're building like a foundation for yourself via your home. Because the outcome is the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. And then so in your immediate future, which is the family home card, basically like dowry or like getting money from like an inheritance or something, or it also means like a solid home foundation, and maybe working on your home, or just things that have to do with family and home are really solid and have a lot of blessing there. And then your immediate future here is really the Three of Pentacles, so building on something of a foundation. With the Ace of Cups in reverse is what I'm getting from that is like kind of a self-love. So you're finding joy in building up yourself and your home and potentially your family, but if you're single, you're just kind of working on self-love and just treating yourself to the finer things around the house and that type of stuff. Your attitude about it is the Devil card, so you feel like you're being selfish. So you're treating yourself and you're healing yourself. You have the Star card here crossing over you. In the upright, it's like a healing card. It's hopeful. It's like you feel you're special, and yeah, you're just finding joy in being yourself and kind of treating yourself like you're special, and that's good. But you feel like you're selfish for it. So I'm not sure why you feel that way, because with the King of Cups in the upright that this is good and healthy for you to do at this time. Because in the recent past, you kind of got like really emotional you got into everyone else's emotional baggage and stuff like that. And that caused you to be a little good, but austere, which kind of is like you were good, but you're kind of like tough at the same time. Like you're kind of like a person that's like a good person, but you're like really tough, stern, very forthright and stern, maybe a little bit short, but good at the same time. And when you got into past emotional things, potentially past relationships, and they couldn't be romantic necessarily, but they could be like friends or just dealing with situations in the world on a more intuitive and emotional level, you found yourself getting lost in not taking care of yourself necessarily. And so seems like with the Six of Pentacles is you're trying to get back to that taking care of yourself. And with your outcome being the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles for the overall energy of the month is what I'm seeing as you basically being judicious with your time and attention and resources towards yourself, and giving others a little bit here and there, but not as much. So you're being very judicious with your time and your attention and your resources, but mainly like focusing on building up yourself. You see, now this tower, ultimately, at first I saw it in the upright, but it kind of landed like in the reverse too. When it like flung out on the table, it kind of spun. And so I'm going to read it in the reverse for being for your environment here. It's like you feel guilty about you being like super true to yourself, and you're finding joy and happiness in that. Ultimately, that's what's going to come down to, is you're going to basically build this foundation of a home, life, and you're just, but you feel selfish about it. And I mean, you feel like you're being selfish, but you're really not, because in your environment, you're avoiding unexpected chaos, and you're really avoiding chaos in your environment around you by doing yourself, right? So by you doing you, you feel like you're being selfish or whatever, but by doing that, you are avoiding any kind of chaotic situations that might be surrounding you in your environment. And so, again, that's good. You just feel guilty about it, which kind of sucks, because things are gonna things are turning out good for you. You've got a good mindset. You got some good things coming ahead for you. So like, I guess you can't help how you feel, but that's just kind of sucks from the outside looking in. So the Hangman in reverse being your hopes and fears. You're just trying to see things from a new perspective. You are afraid of the stagnation, let's just say, like, but you want to sit back and kind of gain some wisdom from this experience by seeing all of this chaos that's being averted in your surroundings here. You're going to gain some kind of wisdom out of that. You're going to gain a new perspective on things, and it's just going to make you just a wiser person. So as you move forward in your life, you're going to use this perspective that you've gained to basically avoid any kinds of disasters as you move forward again. And underlying energy of it all is the Five of Wands in reverse. So again, this is like a reconciliation card. So conflict mediation when it's in the reverse. When it's in upright, it's more of a conflict, but in reverse, it's like conflict mediation. So you, again, the Tower card in reverse, and by focusing on yourself, you are getting better at conflict mediation. And so at your feet, having the King of Wands in reverse, again, you're good, but you're stern, right? And you use this quality as a conflict mediator ultimately. And I think that's what pretty much gets you through, that gets you realizing that, hey, there's all kinds of bullshit around me. I don't really need to get involved in it. I can figure out how to mediate it and kind of avoid any kinds of drama that has nothing to do with me. I probably feel a little bit selfish about it, but honestly, who gives a shit? Because ultimately, your home and your home life and your solid foundation is really what matters at the end of the day. And so that's what your immediate future is basically saying, is that you're going to be like, I'm going to do me, and that's pretty much about it. So yeah, that would be probably my advice overall, is don't feel guilty about doing you, so